Hi there, this is Lee Thurburn, and you have joined Live Stream Lee. And we are going to continue building the multi-vendor marketplace cart app that we have been working on. We're actually making a lot of progress on it, so I'm not sure exactly what we'll get done today until we get into it, but we're about to get into it. Before I launch into that, I want to cover just a couple of things. First of all, my day job is a company called Apricot Rocket. And we develop cell phone apps, but we also provide a suite of digital marketing tools. Apricot Rocket is an online CRM digital marketing system. It is really a lot more than just a CRM. It is really a lot more in the vein or kind of fits in the space between Facebook and LinkedIn. Our goal is to help your company grow faster by helping you to create a community and nurture relationships between yourself and your community members and between your community members. And so we do that in a really interesting way, but it's easiest for you to just go to apricotrocket.com, create an account for free, check it out, and figure out and learn how it works. It's really a lot of fun, and it's a powerful tool to help you grow your business. Now, we also have a website called livestreamlee.com where you can get all of the episodes for the software that we're building online, as well as all of the different entrepreneur classes and strategy classes and things like that we've covered. I'm a professor at a local university, and those are the things that I teach. So I think you'll find some of that stuff very interesting and very valuable. I also want to tell you about a friend of mine named Dan Nelson. Dan Nelson is a genealogist. He is a master storyteller. If you're a fan of history like I am, you're going to enjoy getting Dan's newsletter, which comes out every other Saturday. And if you go to livestreamlee.com and click on the Dan Nelson link, you're going to go to his website. You'll have the chance to sign up for his newsletter. Dan is not a sales pitch guy. He's just going to send you the newsletter. And if you want to get in touch with him about the services he offers, great. Otherwise, you're going to find some fun tidbits about a variety of historical things that Dan uncovers as he's doing research. Now, he doesn't ever tell you about his clients and their family and that sort of stuff, but he does tell you about fun stuff, and he makes it interesting. Dan tells good stories. So if you like history, you're going to love Dan's newsletter. Go to livestreamlee.com and get yourself signed up. All right, now with all that said, I'm going to close that little Dan thing, and I'm going to open the software page where we are working on the software. I'm also going to put a little banner up underneath here so that you can be reminded of websites that you can go to and stuff like that, apricotrocket.com. Now, let's talk about software. So I have got on screen some, I kind of zoomed in, I was looking at some stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just give you a real quick little preview. We're going to go into the system, and I'm going to log in as a client or as an app user, somebody that has bought some things through the system. So I'm going to click log in. I'm logging in as Tom Thomas or Tommy Thomas. And I'm going to click on Tom's profile. We're going to go to the My Profile page. And here on the My Profile page, we're going to, we're basically going to look at the list of orders. I'm going to click on orders down here at the bottom. And here's orders. Now, I've got a list of completed orders, and I've also got down at the bottom a list of pending orders. Now, there's some things I want to point out that we're going to try to fix today. First of all, if we go to pending orders, these are orders that have not been completed. Wouldn't it be kind of nice to be able to actually go, you know what, I really meant to buy that, and go ahead and complete the purchase here. So we're going to see if we can either complete the purchase from this page, or if we can link this data back to the order checkout page where we can complete the purchase from there. So we kind of have two ways that we could do that. The other thing that I'm seeing that we're not showing is we're not showing, well, let's see here. Nope, we got total price paid. So actually I must have fixed that. Okay, so I saw a couple of things down here that don't have total price paid. So actually it looks like whatever that issue was, I have fixed it. So never mind. I'm not going to worry about doing that. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this. Now, when I'm going to zoom out a little bit, I'm going to just kind of go here. And so when we're in our profile, so when we're on our profile page, so actually I'm going to zoom in. So here's our profile page. And if I click on the footer navigation and I scroll down, and the second tab is the orders. And so that links to my orders. Okay, so the links to my orders goes to the My Orders page. On the My Orders page, we have a link under pending orders that takes us to the past orders page. And on the past orders page, we have all the past order information. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another page that's going to say, instead of past orders, I'm going to add a page that is past pending orders, or pending orders page. Yeah, let's call it the pending orders page. Okay, but I want the pending orders page to have the ability to check out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom out, and now we're going to take the checkout page. So I'm going to zoom into the checkout page. I'm going to click on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Control C, Control V. So I've just copied the page. Here's the page. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to zoom into this page, and I'm going to change this page to my past pending orders. Okay, so we've highlighted the page. We're going to come over here, instead of calling it Checkout To, we're going to call it Past Pending Orders. Okay, now we've named the page something different. Now to move it around, I'm going to zoom out so I can see it. And for right now, I'm just going to go put it up here right above your past orders, so that it's kind of in the same area. We're going to zoom in a little bit. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come down here to the My Orders section, and where we have the pending orders. If I click on the pending orders list and I scroll down, you'll see that the link is to the vendor past orders detail page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here, and we're going to change it to, what is the name of this page again? It is past pending order. So we're going to click on it, and we're going to go to past pending order, and I'm going to click done. And now I'm going to come up here and just put the word vendors in front, because I want to, well, let's see here. Do I want to do that? Past orders detail, past. Okay, so this is past pending orders. There we go. So I'm just going to move this over a little bit. Notice that the vertical line, now I'm perfectly lined with the thing underneath it. So now, what data are we sending here? So if I click on this page, let's look and see what the data that we're sending is. Because what I wanted to do is I want to see the current order. Current order, great. So we're sending the current order to this page. Now, look, we've got a whole bunch of stuff coming into this page. And the reason we have a whole bunch of stuff coming into this page is because we just copied the checkout page. So what have we got coming in from this page? Well, we've got, well, let's first of all, let's see if we can pass our order information through. So we want to click here and see if we have the current order. We have the order items, current order, order items. Okay, let's see if this actually just works the way we want it to. So I'm going to click preview, and we're going to go in and log in as the same person that we did a minute ago. We're going to log in as Tom Thomas. We're going to click the login screen, and we're going to go to Tom's profile. We're going to click on orders, and now we're going to scroll down, and we're going to click on this past order from Carly Co. And that takes us to the orders page. Wow, looky there. Everything looks exactly like we wanted it to. It puts in the information, and it says pay for your food. Okay, so since we've got everything here, I'm going to go ahead and click pay and place order. Now, that actually just bypasses the checkout process because we don't have that turned on at the moment. I'm going to click done. That'll take us back to our orders. And now we don't have any pending orders. We've moved that order from pending to paid. And if I click on it, now I can go look at the paid order information. Now, we don't have any images. We haven't dressed this up, but we actually now have a pretty smooth little process for allowing people to finish paying for orders that they have. Now, what I want to do is I want to go log in as the vendor or as a vendor. And so before we do that, let's go look at our database and see how many records that we have and how many of them are vendors. So we've got New Guy, Carl Co, Tom. Tom is not a vendor. Carl Co is a vendor. Let's scroll over and see how many of these are vendors. So the user vendors. Okay, so we've got this guy's a vendor. That's Carl Co. And then we've got Lee Thurburn, and we've got Lee at Apricot Rocket, and Lee at Lee. So we've got 3 different vendors. So let's now go through the process of creating a new vendor, creating a product. Let's go in and kind of just do the whole thing as a vendor. And then let's go in and do the whole thing again as a customer and just test everything. So we're going to click preview. And now we're going to create an account. So we're going to sign up. And we're going to make this new V. Let's see, new VIN. Call this new VIN. Whoops, new VIN at apricotrocket.com. So new VIN, and I'm going to make it NEWVEN for right now. Sign up. So we've signed up as new VIN. Okay, so we're going to put in a vendor, a little bit of vendor information. We're going to use this Toyota Land Cruiser as our logo. So I'm just going to put in a graphic with a Toyota Land Cruiser in there. And here it is. Now I'm going to call our vendor co Cars Are Us. That's going to be our name. We're going to do 555-222-8888. And we're going to put this vendor in the state of California. All right, so now we create a user profile. And so we've created a user profile, and now here we are as a user. Well, this user wants to become a vendor. So we're going to click on create a vendor. So we're going to make this vendor name Cars Are Us. Vendor description, new and used car sales and repairs. All right, vendor picture. So now we're just going to use the same picture, vendor. So we'll pretend like it's just the same picture as we're using it over again. The vendor address 123 Main Street. 90909. Okay, and we'll just say 24/7. 7 hours or 24/7. Okay, now we're going to create a vendor account. Now we'll come back later and I'll show you how you could charge for the vendor account. But right now that's not really important. But now we have a vendor profile. So I'm going to click on vendor profile and we're going to click on Cars Are Us. And now we're here in the Cars Are Us section. So I'm going to go ahead and add a product. And so I'm going to say Porsche 911, price $125,000, and fast car for smart drivers. Okay, and we'll put a product image in. Here is, where's my Porsche? I know I have a Porsche in here somewhere. Here we go, Porsche model. So we're going to go ahead and add that. And now we're going to click create product. And here we go. Now we've got a product added, a Porsche 911. If I click on the product, I go to a product detail page. Okay, now we don't have the product picture here. So we're going to need to check that. So we'll make a little mental note of that. Come back and do the product picture. And if I click edit, I should be able to edit the product. I can, so that's great. I'm going to click update product. Now I can also click on products and then click on, there we go, click on products. That gives us the ability to add a product. So if I want to add another product, I'll do Range Rover and 97-500 and elegant English SUV. And then we'll go ahead and get a picture of the Range Rover. We'll pop a Range Rover picture in there, Land Rover, whatever, kind of all the same thing. And now we'll click on create product. Wait for the picture to load. There we go, create product. Now we come back to the vendor profile and we have 2 products there. Great, perfect, exactly what we want. Now we need to add shipping. So we're going to do shipping and we're going to add a shipping rate and we're going to do local delivery. And we're going to make local delivery $50. That's one of our shipping options. So $50 to come pick up your car. We'll add another regional delivery, $150. Okay, got a couple of different shipping options. And now I'm going to click the back button, back button, back button, back button. Wait till we get back to, there we go. Didn't have a great way to get back to home, so we actually need to add one of those. And then if I look at orders, so I don't have any orders paid by customers, orders pending payment. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and close this because I now want to zoom out and I'm going to come down to the product detail page. Okay, so here is our product detail page. And if you'll remember, we didn't have a picture of the product. So I don't know why. We're going to go look at image source. Well, look at there. It doesn't have an image for the product. So we're going to go with database, current product, product image. So now we've got the product image there. And that takes care of that issue. And I think that was really kind of the main thing. So let's just go check that. We're going to click preview. We're going to click login, and now we're going to log in as what did I call that? New I forgot the name of that. Let's go look at the database. We just added this record here. That's new VIN. There we go, new VIN. All right, so we're going to log out here, and we're going to log in as new VIN at apricotrocket.com. There we go, new VIN at apricotrocket.com. We're going to log in. And now we're going to go look at our, actually, let's go to the product list. Here we go. We're at the product list. And here we've got, oh, look here. We don't have any we don't have any pictures of products here. So we have the same kind of problem on our product list. So let's just fix that right now. So let's go up here and let's look for our product list. Here's our here's our product list. So let's go into our product list. Actually, let's zoom in a little bit. So we're going to click on this lead picture of current vendor picture. So that's not what we want. We want the current product image. Okay. So now if we go log back in as new vendor, VIN at apricotrocket.com. And so now if we go look at search product list, so we go look at our products, here we go. Now we've got pictures. Now we don't have pictures of everything because a lot of stuff doesn't have pictures, but we do have pictures of the products that we've put in more recently. So now we know that's working. If I want to find, for example, beer, if I type beer, let's see what's going to come up here. Do I have anything that says beer in it? White German lamb sausage, beer bratwurst. You know what I should have? The search process isn't working the way we want it to. So let's fix the search process. Okay, so we're on the product list page. And so this is an input field. Okay, so I've clicked on it. Over on the left, you see it's an input. Let's call this input something that we know what it is. So we're going to name this. Search products. Okay, we'll just call it search products. That's the name of the input. Okay, we're going to call that done. Now, down here in the list, we have a list of products. Now we need to have a filter. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a filter. We're going to search for, and now we have to choose what field we're going to search on. Well, we can make this real easy. We can search on product name, or we could search on product description. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it on product description, and we're going to say, does product description contain the input from the search products input field? Okay, so now we can search and we'll get a list of products with whatever it is we put in the input field. The search results will show us. So let's go ahead and click again, and let's log back in. We're going to continue to log in as new VIN, so we don't change anything there. NEW, here we go, new VIN. Now we're logging in as new VIN. Actually got to click on it, can't just hit enter. And then we'll go to search product list. And now we have our products, and I'm going to type beer. And well, there we go. We don't have anything that has beer in it. Why is that? Well, because we don't have anything with the word beer in the description. So here's the description. So as I scroll down, I look at beer bratwurst, authentic German recipe, brat served with house-made sauerkraut, coarse ground mustard. It doesn't have the word beer in there. So if we want to be able to find a product, let's type the word German. Okay, so we can type German. So let's come up here and type German. And if we type German, we're going to find the beer bratwurst because the word German is in the description. Now, I'm logged in as the vendor, so I'm going to go ahead and click back here, go back to the home page. I'm going to go to vendor profile. I'm going to go into my vendor profile. I'm going to go to the products. I'm going to go ahead and edit this, and we're going to change the product description, fast German car for smart drivers. I'm going to go ahead and update the product. Now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to have to click the back button a bunch of times because I don't have a return to home button. Okay, so we're going to click the back button several times. Now we're going to go ahead and search for products. And now I'm searching for German, and looky here, I get the German car and I get the German bratwurst because the word German's being searched on. Okay, so you can choose one search field for the list to search on. You can do that very easily. You also can create a more complex multiple search and or a more global search, but those are for a slightly different approach, and I'm not going to worry about doing that at the moment. Okay, so what do we want to do next? Okay, let's do the following. I'm going to go ahead and come back here. I want to go through the purchase process as a purchaser. So I'm going to log out, and now I'm going to log back in. I'm going to put new cust for my next person. So we're going to sign up, new cust, and we're going to make the password NEWCUST. So we're creating a new account, sign up. This is new customer, and we're going to put in a picture. We're going to just put in a picture. I'll just put in this, what picture do I have I want to use here? Great harvest. No, we're not going to use. I'll put in the picture of this flower with a human with a little smiley face on it. Okay, and so new customer 444-111-7777 Texas. So we'll create a user profile. Now this is a user instead of a customer. I mean, this is a customer instead of a vendor. So notice that says become a vendor. Well, it's because I'm not a vendor. I don't want to become a vendor. So I'm going to click search product list, and I'm going to go shopping. I'm going to type German. So I type GERM. I'm going to go ahead and click on the Porsche. I come here to the page for the Porsche. Oh, look here. I've got a Range Rover and a Porsche here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I could buy both of those. Well, I don't yet have. I mean, so basically I clicked on a product, and now I get to see all the products that that particular vendor is offering. So I'm going to go ahead and start my order, which takes me to a page that I can add an item. So I'm going to add the Porsche to my list. And now I'm going to go ahead and check out. So here I'm going to say deliver quickly. Okay, so there's my note. I'm going to do a shipping option. So I'm going to select my shipping option as local regional delivery, because I'm outside of the local delivery range. So now looky here, I've got my total. I've got the sales tax. Look at that sales tax. That's expensive sales tax on that car. I've got regional delivery, and I've got a total, but it's not showing up here. There's a little bug of some sort in the total with sales tax and shipping. I need to resolve that. So I don't know if I have time today to do that. Now I can go ahead and pay and check out, but I don't know what my total will be. Well, I kind of do. I mean, it'll be the total of these three things. You know what I really would like? I think I want a subtotal field. I'm going to go back and add a subtotal field, and then I want of course, the total. But I don't know why the total is not showing up. So let's go see if we can figure that out. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out a little bit so that I can now go into my totals here. And so I don't know why I'm not getting a total. So let's click on this. Let's look at our custom formula, and let's see if we can figure out what's going on. So we've got the sum of the order item price. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's go up just a little bit. Let's make sure that we have, come on, let's go up here. So what do I have in this field? Okay, current order item price, sum. Okay, so current order item price, sum. Okay, and then here I've got custom formula, current order items price sum times the sales tax, so the sales tax rate for the logged in user based on the user state. Okay, great, got that. Now what have I got down here? Okay, so if I double click here, I look at my custom formula, and I've got current order item price sum. Okay, got that. And then we got the same thing again, times the logged in user state sales tax rate plus a shipping option ship op rate. Now, if this isn't showing up, it's got to be because of this particular variable. There's something about how I'm dealing with this variable. So it says current order, shipping option, ship op rate. Well, let's look what I've just selected here. So let's look at this variable and click current order, shipping option, ship op rate. For some reason, I'm not getting that in my total. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my total, and I'm going to click here, and I'm going to come in. I'm actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to add that same item back. I'm going to go to current order items. Let's see, or current order, let's see, ship option, ship op rate. Okay, so it may be that I just needed to re-add this to the system. Okay, sometimes if you don't add the variables kind of in the right sequence, you change things, they don't work the way that you'd like. I mean, it seems a little bit glitchy to me, so I've done that now. So I'm going to go ahead and click preview. We're going to come back in as new customer. So we're going to log in, and we're going to come in as new customer at apricotrocket.com. And now we're going to go to my profile. We're going to look at the list of products. Okay, so we have a pending order. We click here, pending order. We come down, and we have all of this stuff, but we don't have Okay, so the pending order doesn't have the latest variable inserted. So what we have to do is we have to click the back button a couple of times. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go try to buy that item again. So I'm going to go to search products. We're going to go to the Porsche. We're going to start an order. We're going to add the Porsche to the cart. We're going to go to the cart. Now we're going to go ahead and add our shipping option, regional delivery. And we still have a problem. Okay, I don't know what the problem is. We've spent 30 minutes. We don't have time. I'm going to have to research the problem. No, this isn't Friday. So Friday, tomorrow at 3 o'clock, come back and I'll show you how I resolve that. And then we'll move on to the next thing. So we're going to call that a wrap at this point. I want to thank you for tuning in today to watch how we continue to evolve this little app that we're building. And we are really close to wrapping it up except for polishing. And I'm going to let the polishing be another video. So we're real close to wrapping up this multi-vendor app. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again soon. See you tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Thank you for watching Live Stream Lee.